Hey there, Dango Stu here. Today's video is about my new boat project and is proudly sponsored by MarineEngine.com. Alright, this boat's not far from my house. It actually belongs to my neighbour, so let's go and have a quick look at it. Here it is. You can see it's a little open putt-putt. This project's going to be a bit different for me. With Renko, obviously, I was doing the boat for myself to keep the boat. In this case, the boat belongs to my neighbour and will continue to do so. Quite a bit of restoration work's already been done to this boat that was done by Chabela, my neighbour's husband, Mario. Sadly, he passed away about 3 years ago, so I sort of slowly started chatting with Chabela recently about finishing the job. It's probably fair to say I haven't been in the best headspace since Dad passed away at the start of this year. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting to this project and having something to focus on again. I certainly haven't been doing videos as often as I'd like to, and I'm hoping this project is going to be the beginning of getting back into that regularly. I think the best way to kick off this video series is to go up and introduce you to Chabela and get her to tell you the history of the boat in her own words. Mario did a lot of work, there's a lot of old photos from it, and it's really nice to understand how we arrived at this point. And at the end, we'll start talking about what we're going to do next. All right, let's head up to the house and I'll introduce you to Chabela. So I should start by introducing Chabela, my beautiful neighbour.
Okay.
So, tell me the story.
Okay. So this is the story of YTUQUÉ.
YTUQUÉ, yeah.
YTUQUÉ. So YTUQUÉ.
Right.
So, and that was about that Mario got from a neighbor in 2001.
No, I can't believe it's that long ago.
It is a long time ago. So then, so I was looking in the diaries, and these are the sort of Mario always wrote little things about the day in his diaries. Not a lot of detail, but just would say, I did this today, and this happened. So apparently the boat, he went to get the boat from Brooklyn on the 29th of March 2001. And then he brought it up the hill, so it arrived down there at the ramp. And then he brought it up the hill.
Which isn't really a boat ramp either. It's more of a wall. So
yes,
must be a high tide or something.
So probably had to wait until a high tide. Yeah. It was probably tied to, I can't remember, it was probably tied to the wharf until the tide was right. And then with the help of a few people. Yeah. And cast tractor and the
little orange Kubota she used to have,
and the trailer. The boat came here and they put it on just at the front there in the reserve. And so that was in April. By the time it came here, was in April.
Right.
Then,
Okay.
2001 until 2012, there is no other mention of
the boat.
It was not even in early 2012.
Was he building your house before then too, or?
Yeah, before that, well, yes. We moved into this house from the little house at the top, I think in 2007.
Okay. And
Mario was, since 97, every few years, and more often as the years went by, he had a sort of health problem. Yeah. And so it was, but he'd be like, the entries are, went to the cardiologist, then came back and went and measured for whatever, for something in the boat, or he'd just do, he's putting shelves in the house. So he starts by measuring the boat and drawing. He loves doing drawings. Right, yeah. And his plans were always like little sketches of what it was going to happen, and that's probably in the other book that I can't find.
Well, hopefully we'll find
the book about the boat. And and he very quickly starts making inquiries about an engine. So he he knew that, I don't know, there are some Australian engines, but I think he knew it was going to be too expensive.
Right. Okay.
They were going to be expensive or too old or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he started sort of doing his research for, I don't know, an Indian engine, or he had actually bought a Chinese engine for the sailing boat.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So
and he built the sailing boat?
He built the sailing boat,
right.
yes. And he installed a Chinese engine in there.
In that, yeah.
So he had some experience with a Chinese engine, and it works.
And had no problems with it?
Yes.
Yep.
So he starts sort of making inquiries about engines, and also starts making, well, in his drawings, the drawings are not just about the shape of the boat, that he wants to change, because
right, okay.
The boat was sort of, like the board was pretty like a flat line.
Okay.
So he wanted it to have a bit more
bit of a sweep up.
Yes, sweep up at the, yes. And also he starts then thinking about, he needs to put a tiller, he needs to put, how do you call it, the
rudder in?
The rudder, and then, I have been, all his notes are in Spanish.
Right.
So I have been writing the notes in Spanish as well.
Right.
So, and there are things that I have to remember how to say in English.
It's been too long.
So, well, it just I don't know. I haven't used these words for a while, probably.
Yeah, technical terms and
So he knew that to do all the supports for an engine inside the boat, he wanted to have the engine first.
Yep, so he could measure it and know.
So he would know what he had to do.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
The first thing was buying the engine. In the meantime, when he ordered one engine from China, and it was, there were many problems because the courier didn't deliver the papers, and then the engine was in the port, but it couldn't be taken until
through
the papers were in.
Yeah.
So it was, I know that in one part he's saying $100 a day to have the engine there, just waiting. Like, I think we calculated in the end, it probably, we could have bought an engine.
Oh, really?
But, yes. But,
so because they lost the papers, you paid per day?
Yes. And he buys the engine, and then he started doing work with the, the shaft, the drive shaft.
Okay, yeah, propeller shaft, right,
Is that what it's the tube. And also with a propeller. And so those things, he, on the 1st of the 4th of 2013, he went to a place called Porter's in Parramatta.
Yeah, they did my propeller shaft as well.
Okay. So, and they to start working on those things, and he starts making the rudder. It's in the workshop, so we have to find it.
Yeah.
But, on the 23rd, apparently, Mario went to get the engine from the port, and then he took it to one of the oyster farmer sheds in Moni, where Greg. Where Greg was working, and so it left it there in the shed, and then a few days later we went with David.
Yeah, David told me he went and helped grab it.
So, but I think even you help here on the island. Like
maybe.
Yeah, I think because it
I don't remember the engine
helping.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
trust his notes before me then.
So on the 28th of the 1st, we bring the engine down back, and I remember that Mario put across the boards like in that tinny that was the Bronwyn's one.
Okay.
He put to support the engine, and then Greg put it with one of the cranes. Put it
lowered
there.
it in,
Wow, and it was It was massive. It is a massive thing. It's like this enormous, enormous thing. And when we arrived here to Dangar, Miss Piggy was, then I saw the photos, and it was Miss Piggy that was there at the ramp.
Oh, right. When you got here, they were already at the ramp. Yeah.
So Miss Piggy was there, so it was fantastic because they picked up the engine from David's boat.
Yeah, from Rollins
and put it straight on the ute.
Oh, perfect.
So it was,
that was good luck.
It was amazing, yes. But I think a few people have to help in some ways, stabilize or whatever. I don't know. And I think there is a mention of a stew, and I think it has to be you. Yeah.
Probably.
And then it was so the engine had arrived, and Mario then built a little a box and put it at the bottom of the block, built a box for it. But he took measurements, and he could then, with those measurements and probably cut pieces of cardboard, like the side, and templates for it. And with those, he could work a lot of the roughly, like where things were going to go in the boat. Yeah. Yes. So, and he ordered the what is it called? The stern tube.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, that goes through. Yeah.
So it's called el tubo de codaste. De codaste. Y eso, I look in the dictionary, and it's stern tube that houses the propeller shaft. Isn't it?
Yeah, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I can't vouch for the Spanish, but I do. It's a stern tube.
And then he went and got the propeller and that the stern tube, and he starts then working on the hole where the tube is going to go through. And so there are things that I don't really know how he did it, but I know
it's quite tricky getting the angle right and drilling. It depends what it's like, but it's definitely one of those things that needs to be quite accurate. So
I know that there is Mario was a carpenter, a lot of the supporting materials are wood.
Yes.
And he had quite a bit of experience fiberglassing, because he had made the sailing boat in fiberglass. He had built boat in fiberglass. He had fiberglass the dinghy. He had quite a bit of experience.
Man of many talents.
And so then he was working on the sides and made the boards higher, and then starts working on the fiberglassing of that area. You know, there is even a very big piece of wood that I don't know how you call it, but it's at the front, that where all the
like the stem where it's where all the planks come into.
So then he started working on the supports for the engine. And he is very happy. On the 25th of the 2nd, he says he installs that the stern tube. Yep. And he says, and it's really good.
It's good.
Yes, so he's very happy with it. Then he started working on the support for the engine, that it's sort of like long members that went alongside, and then about the ones that went sort of across. And at this stage where I am reading the books, he went on in March. He started presenting all those things that are the base for the boat, for the engine. But then for him to actually put the engine in, I think that was when he says he went and he bought a chain block at Heron Forbes.
Yep.
I think he tried the engine.
Oh, okay. He actually had a test fit.
And I don't know if the current frame would support that.
Right.
But the frame, because now the frame is 13 years older.
Okay.
But at that time, the frame supported it, and all these things were happening. The boat would be sometimes the right way, sometimes upside down.
Yeah.
And all that turning of the boat was done by Mario and sometimes with Pablo's help, but it was just done with like pulleys and ropes.
Yep.
And yes, there wasn't ever a working bee that I can remember. It was just always done with ingenuity, like and
off the frame for the roof that's over it. Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew there was a photo with the chain block. Can you see?
Oh, I can. Yes. Nice.
So, and there is here, I think it was, so, you know, this is the
This is the one he added, yeah.
Yes. And then there was a little deck, but I think he was planning to put a bigger deck.
Gotcha.
And so I don't know if it was going to be...
I saw he has done some framework for a rear deck, but I didn't see yet whether he's done. I actually haven't had a good look yet. So
Mario discussed a lot of those things with Pablo because just what would be best, and it was... Pablo has a lot of experience doing woodwork, and it was something that for him he would think and plan, and then he would just I think he was his sounding board.
Yeah, exactly. Bounce it off each other.
Yes, and see what would be best, and yes. And I will continue reading, and if I find more details.
So these are your notes from Mario's notes, right? Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, and as I said, my notes are sort of copying his notes, so they are all in Spanish. But
so you verbatim what he said.
But I hope I have made enough. Well, I mean that we haven't made many mistakes in the yes. Yeah. Yes. So, do you want to have a look at the boat now, or?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can go and have a look. And, yeah, let's do that.
Yes, let's have a piece of toast before. Yes.
Good thinking. So this is the rubbing strip you were talking about?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So it's all, and so I guess it has to be cut here, or I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have a look when you flip it over. It might be nice to have a little stem up. We'll have a look when it's over.
And then there is yeah, so I guess it needs a lot of preparation work.
Yeah, a bit of hull preparation,
but I think all the fiberglass that he talks about is just making this bit one piece.
Yes.
Like,
after he added an extra bit of freeboard and a bit of shape, And so I think it'll be a bit of prep and then figuring out, I mean, is this all glassed as well? I'm kind of presuming so, given the... It's quite common when boats get to a certain age that it's a way of giving them a bit more life, so...
Yes.
Definitely glass there, you can see the fibres, so...
Yes.
Oh, and this is the big beam he was hanging off.
Yes. So
sounds pretty solid.
It looks like there had been, I don't know, at different times there had been termites.
Yeah, definitely white ant trail here.
But I don't know if they, if it has weakened the beam significantly or not.
Feels very solid still, but we can check. We'll be careful.
And then this is, I think, that very important part of, Yeah,
it's got a little bearing in there and everything ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the photos up there where it was shiny and new.
Yes, yes, and then I think at the back it was just all this, the back bit here.
Yeah, I saw it was quite a bit, so...
yes. So, and then underneath.
Yeah, so he's done a nice... It's obviously where his rudder post was going to go.
Oh, and the deck and the arches there. Yes, I
he's done the front deck now.
On all those things to because we always imagine having like a seat, a round seat sort of at the back, and you know you have we were sitting one on each side.
Oh, and how romantic.
With the tiller in between.
Nice.
Yes, and can you see, and all the base for the engine.
Yeah, the engine mount's all there. It looks beautiful.
And
the bow too. The bow deck's been done, the framing for it.
Oh, okay, yes.
So that's
right.
He's done a lot of work.
Yes. So I think there is, it's the deck that actually needs to be done.
Yes.
The decking has to be put in.
Yeah.
And, but then all the engine, and the engine is in that box that has been eaten by the termite.
Oh, it's here, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering where it was.
Yeah, so just there. So it's been.
Nice and close, at least.
You're gonna. I think we can.
Lift this.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
Young. Wow. Yeah. Do you think it's in very bad shape?
Well, we can have a look. We can do a little bit of a restoration on it too.
Yes. Yes. So it's enormous. Yes.
Well, it's interesting because he's made his engine mounts to match it. It's probably a good choice to use it.
Yes.
Rather than
Then go for another one.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it has to be like yeah, I think the engine has always been undercover.
Undercover there, just
yes. It's
has been over a decade though, hasn't it? So
we had to cut a tree recently because it dropped an enormous branch and it was all dead.
oh right, the casuarina from here.
Oh yes, I can see the front.
A lot of the framing's definitely done.
Yes.
Nice curves and.
Yes.
So I think you're right. They would do all the prep on the hull, painting, and let me know what colour you guys had originally decided.
Oh,
what was it?
We didn't decide.
Oh, you didn't decide.
No,
all right.
Okay.
Well, an amazing amount of work he's done, and it'd be nice to kind of honour that with a.
I think yes. I think
complete
he did
the vision.
work, and this is.
He did a lot of work. Yeah.
Yes. You know, it is the work, but it's also the sort of the time that he spent thinking about it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sort of being creative, and yes, to always have a project that sort of it's and to have this as sort of the kind of fun, like being creative, being doing something that it's useful to, because it's not just a beautiful thing. It just was going to be a boat that could be used, but I think it's just so much fun and so much enjoyment in the project itself. I know he hasn't started that engine for a very long time, but I remember him starting it.
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
So and yes.
Well, we can look at that. That could be a sort of a side. Might be good, like work on the boat on sunny days and look at the engine on the rainy days and
okay. Well,
get them both going.
Yes, so if you want to move it somewhere, we can do that too. But I think it's good.
I think here's a good spot.
Still
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I do too.
Yes. So we can have a little roof over or whatever you want to do.
No, I think it's a good spot to get a certain way. And then, at some point we'll have to think about when we flip it and start doing the inside and how we get it down to the water. But
well, this is So you think it's a real possibility?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Good. I just I really want to convince you too. So.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. It's nice to see you. It's nice seeing you excited about it. So.
Yeah. I just look, when it was Mario's project, I didn't care how long it took.
Yeah.
Like I just it was and I know that it annoyed him sometimes that it had taken so long, and then he had less and less energy to do it.
Yeah.
And mobility and and so it was becoming more of I don't know, it's just a very challenging thing for him to do. Let's go and look
to your. Oh yes. Let's see what we can find.
See if we can find the pillar.
Yep.
And,
that would be nice. Yeah.
But they are somewhere in here.
Okay.
And,
yeah, it wouldn't have left
here.
the block, would it? So.
No, they are.
It's just a case of where he's put it out of the way. I think you're right. Up high makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. I wonder what that's for.
It looks like a little rudder of some description. So the other one was metal. There's a prop.
Oh, here is the prop.
Yeah. Looks like I have just found the prop shaft. Oops. Stuck in the dirt, but this is quite clearly a prop shaft. Woodruff key nut for the prop at that end, and a key for the flange at this end. Don't know where the flange is. Oh yeah, little grub screw. So I presume Porter's made this. So let's take this down and keep it with the other stuff.
before heading off for the day, I thought it'd be good to get a couple of measurements.
So roughly 4.8 metres long and only 1.2 metre beams. So that makes it about 20 centimetres longer than the green machine was. It was 4.6, but definitely narrower. With that waterline length and beam, I don't think this boat is going to take a lot of power to push it. Not totally sold on the aesthetic of the diesel here suiting the boat, so we'll look into it. We'll get it running, but we'll look at a few other options too. First job is to get this paint off. You can see here it's pretty flaky old paint. I think it'll come off pretty easily. I think we'll just use some poly pads or something and then get some new epoxy primer on. Then some barrier coat that we can sand, do a bit of fairing, get the sort of fiberglass matting so it's not visible. I think this part's going to come together pretty quickly. Mario's done all the hard work here. I think our job's really going to start when we flip it over and start getting the running gear going. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully it's going to be a fun project and hopefully we get more of this weather so we can get into it quickly. Tomorrow's supposed to rain again, but as soon as it's dry, we'll get into that sanding. All right, we'll take care and I'll catch you soon. See ya.
No wonder your face is so dirty, Daisy. Every scratch is a potential worm. Alright, I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you tomorrow.